All right, so I decided to review free agency as well, because I mean this wasn't the most eventful free agency, and it may actually go down as the least eventful free agency in the history of BTH. And I got the crown jewel of it all. Well, him and Yasutaki, and well, we'll go through it. What am I saying? We're talking free agency. Okay, so first day of free agency, this happened. I'm only looking at it because it happened. So please, I can never delete. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Not a terrible idea. Actually, not. It's a pretty good idea. Uh, hope that he develops, and then you get a nice long 6 years of a cheap reliever, and you paid $1 million to sign him. That's good signing stuff, and I feel like from looking at this, you did a lot of that. Bully for you, Robert Serrano. I'm surprised he only signed for 3 million. I would have offered him 5 if I had a need for him, but I didn't because I have Dean Utley. Always had good stats. I mean that he went down in talent like 3 seasons ago, and he's still striving and surviving at 66. Good for him. He's 38 years old, right? Yeah. Had a good year last year. Got on base. Always gets on base. Power is fading. I mean, it's gone compared to that, but yeah, not really the power person. Strikeouts are up, right? Yeah, significantly. 2016, yeah, not significantly more, but a lot of Ks. It's kind of over for him, but 1 year, nice stopgap at second base. Put him anywhere in your lineup because he has 100 I. Literally put him anywhere but 3, 4, 5. So put him in one spot, you're fine, and he knows how to run the bases too. I mean, he won't steal a lot of bases, but he'll run the bases. He'll get extra bases on extra base hits. He had 21 steals 2 years ago. Bully for him. So you fit him anywhere in your lineup. $3.1 million. That's a fantastic value. Just hope that he does well in San Francisco, the land of former athletics players. Daryl Honeycutt. He's a name I've seen in this league forever, and it's like his stats have never moved. Good for him. Um, I was going to say consistent, but kind of what was wow. But other than that, other than that, it's been pretty good. Um, I guess the more at bats you give him, the worse he gets. There's a lot of players like that. Still pretty good defender at short, good arm, good signing. Stopgap shortstop, 2.3 million. I would have probably had liked to sign him, but I had Bradley Doty at the time, and I didn't need him. But now he's gone, and I've got Alberto Saldana. Uh, John Hurts, he's got to be old because he was old during the draft. Yeah, he's 39. Um, yeah, he's a person, and he's in the league. Jamie McCarthy, this was interesting. I'm surprised nobody took a shot at Jamie McCarthy because he signed so early in free agency. That means that nobody made a single offer, or that no everybody just tried to do a bullshit 3 million for 5 years or some shit. And he's staying in Colorado. Um, except for 2 years ago in his rookie year, he's been solid as a rock, and good move by Steph. Um, if it doesn't quite work out during the season, I'm sure she can try to move him at the deadline again, as she tried last year. And considering how blah this offseason has been, actually it hasn't been blah. Just free agency was blah. There's been a lot of Crazy trades going on, as you see right here. But I'm not going to talk about trades because that's kind of, I don't know. I feel like that crosses a line. This is a lie. This never happened. Okay. This is funny. I signed him 3 years ago. 2 years ago. Yeah, 2 years ago. And he was pretty good. And then got a roster crunch, and I just didn't believe that 4 ERA was going to happen again. So I released him opening day. He sat in the free agency pool the entire season, and then gets a $3 million contract when the offseason starts. Good for him. I hope he does well. Um, yeah, Colorado snagging up those 23, 24, 25-year olds that ran out of minor league options or just, I don't know, various reasons they get released and just got released. And now they all play in Colorado. Their AAA squad's going to be stacked. I understand why. I'm talking about Jose Granados or Granados. I guess Granados, former Athletic. Um, he was here so long ago. He was only here 2 seasons. And those were his two best seasons. Nice. But pretty good. Really good bounce back last year. 18 saves. I can understand it. Um, ratings those are those weird ratings that they can either be that consistently 3.5 ERA guy, or they can be that consistent 4.8 guy, or they can bounce back and forth between the both. That's kind of what those ratings do. Those 8.98 type of guys, you know, or 6.99, or just all that type of those type of players. They are. It's a bit of a crapshoot, but it's a pretty good risk. And yeah, that's him. Um, Juan Cardoso. He was the other big free agent. He, I don't know why he isn't better. Well, I guess didn't he get hurt? But then he came back and had a really good year. But the last 2 years, it's like, oh, that's not what we expected from Juan Cardoso when he first came up. We were thinking this. And he still can be that because he's only 29. And as my team has shown, well, if you follow my team, but you don't really follow my team, you see, I had a couple guys in their late 20s and even early 30s get a little boost. Pitchers, my bullpen, be kind of obvious to find out which one's which. So I guess this was a good signing. It was a good signing. He was the best pitcher on the market by a long shot. 18 million, considering what other top free agent pitchers have been getting, is really not a lot. How many years? I forgot already. 5 years. I could have just. Okay, yeah. So he signed a 5-year deal. So he'll be 34 when it's up. So you're getting the last years of his prime, $18 million a year. You know what? Good signing, especially considering the free agent market. Just hope that he doesn't get hurt. That's basically it. And I'm not putting bad juju out there. I'm really not. I'm just saying that would suck because it happened to me. For a pitcher I had hopes for got hurt, and then I just had to cry. Wendell Cox, the ladies love him. Um, Extremely consistent, and for how much? 2.5 million. 38 years old. You know what? Good signing. Really good signing. I don't think he would talk to me why I didn't sign him, but whatever. Okay. Charles Barney. Only remember he exists because of his nickname, Rattlesnake. Cubs signed him too. They were kind of doing that sign a pitcher bonanza. And wow, he has never had a bad season, and I feel like those have always been his ratings. Huh.